John plays with both.
Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome to Phoenix UK. Sorry for the wait, everyone. We had some technical stuff we had to sort and shenanigans to chortle about. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to the Underdark as we return here to our Out of the Abyss crew. We are down 2 adventurers, I am afraid, as it seems Corbin is off busy trying to gouge out a beholder's eye and not able to jump into things here today, but a big thank you to these lovely people and you lots over there in chat as well. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Daisy and Bree and Phantom and McLover. Wonderful to have you all here. Hey, doggo. And we are going to be jumping back into our adventure in just a moment. So let us not only say thank you to you people, but the others scrolling by on the far side of Grim there as well. Our friend Kalo. Nope, other way. Yep, there you go. And we are going to be supported today by the wonderful folks over at CZRPG, DM Charlie Gaming, Trolllore Games, and Phoenix Dice. Do jump in if you want the chance to win. We have a double giveaway today. We have the wonderful Cloud Caves from CZRPG, a couple more of those to give away, and we have a voucher for the digital catalogue of the fabulous Trolllore games, so jump in on all of that, like our friend Lucius has there. Exclamation mark, enter in chat for your chance to win, and we will draw at the end of the session. Now, we're playing a bit of something a little fun today. Something from a supplement that I got, and I don't get to dip into too much as we're using, using the official stuff more. But it's nice to fill in the journeys between places as they are on their way to the Gallery of Fallen Angels to look for Zakarn, and also to try and figure out just what is going on and get the rest of their ingredients for this ritual that they are trying to put together. But upon the way there, they will have an encounter from Encounters in the Savage Underdark. It's just a name, guys. Don't worry. Hey, Robojax. There is a Trolllore Games voucher as well, Robojax, if you want to try it for it. Now, buddies, last time you had made your way to the lair of the Beholder, and were able to defeat Karazakar, the Eye Tyrant, and free all of their thralls from indentured servitude as they were being pressed into there, and free them from the magics and the enchantments that were keeping them under control and in the sway of the evil Beholder. And in doing so, we're also able to get yourself the central eye of said Beholder, which you need for the ritual, to draw all of the demon lords into one place that they may fight it out and hopefully do themselves some grievous harm before you step in to finish up the job. Now, as you gasp for air and try to catch your breath here, some of you went through semi-petrification, others came down to the very brink of death, falling unconscious, being hurled down into the abyss below, but luckily, with some monk shenanigans to keep them alive. And finally, one of the prisoners of the Beholder, there were several Surf Neblin and Drow and Durgar and some elves and other folks here who are emerging, blinking into the bioluminescence of the underground here, awakened from their magical slumber. And one of them recognized Anastasia. It was the fellow student of your Drow Archmage teacher, who was very surprised to see you, as it turns out, and they revealed to Kalo and Corbin that Anastasia had been cast into the abyss itself. Not the only thing, not only the demon lords coming out of the abyss, it seems, as a punishment, an attack, vengeance. It was not clear, but that is where we left things last time. Now, one little point of order here, one little bit of business we need to take care of before we continue on into this. As Corbin goes and collects the Beholder's Eye from down in the depths where it floated down, that is another part of the ritual collected and safely brought together. So, that is level 11 for you guys.
Oh, God, you are. I could cry. I just cry that you're a kind and generous God.
So, considering as we have just the two of you, let's do it live. Let's do it live.
The two of us.
We can level up if we try.
Just the two of us.
So, what does level 11 bring to just the two of you? More importantly, Kalo, which of your classes gets the level?
See, that's the $1 million question. You know what?
I don't.
I'm not going to make that decision. I'm going to let chat make that decision.
Bold move. Bold move.
Bold.
Okay.
All right, chat. Is it Paladin or Bard?
Oh, do I need to do a poll?
You can do a poll if you want.
There's only 8 people there. Yeah.
That's fine. They've got this. I believe in the process.
So, everyone, type in chat, Bard or Paladin. What is your choice? And we shall tally up the winners there. Okay, now whilst we're waiting for that, Anastasia at 11th level.
I wonder which one I'm gonna level up. You know, is it gonna be wizard
or human?
or human?
Phantom human. Okay, they're asking what are your levels in each?
Paladin 9, Bard 1.
There we go.
1.
Poll. Yeah, guys, I will do a poll here for you.
You get funky stuff at Bard level 2?
I think.
Yes, actually.
There you go. Which class? Question mark. Responses. Paladin.
Paladin.
Vanessa Paladin. Or Bard. Okay. Duration 1 minute. That's enough. Go.
Go.
There you go. At the top of the chat there, friends. There is the thing to vote. Anastasia and Kalo, you can also vote. As it's.
You got 30 seconds. Go.
Everyone, go now.
Go.
Oh,
Well, while we're waiting on that, what about Anastasia?
So yes, Anastasia does not get any special toys, but more. Oh, your first 6th level spell. Hey, the free heathen coming in. Hello, Raiders. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to have you. I hope you had yourselves a fantastic session. Let me give you a shout out over here. We are just leveling up our characters to 11th level into tier 3. Were you playing yourself some D&D as well? What was going on with you guys? Jump in. We have a giveaway going today, guys. We have a fantastic one-shot drop-in location from CZRPG, and we have the fabulous people at Trollo Games giving vouchers for their digital catalog. So jump in on that. Bard wins it 3-1.
The tribe has spoken.
They have. Okay. Thank you kindly, everyone. All right. So yeah, jump into the giveaway, everyone. ! Enter to jump in and have the chance to win there. And hope you can stick around for some Underdark shenanigans. Now, Anastasia, are we gonna have? Because you have to like study and find stuff, right? Are we gonna have your book?
we can have a little moment with the book.
Generate a 6th level spell randomly, as it is a cheeky book. Just until your next long rest.
We can do that.
Get that shit under control.
The book suddenly begins to float and shake in front
A
of her.
3D printer and maker, awesome. Nice. Let's have a look here then. Okay, Arifol, Tan's Encyclopedia of the Weave. Wizard, level 6. Can you roll me a D41, Anastasia?
D41 and roll 20?
Whatever you fancy.
How do we roll in roll D20 again?
/ R space and then D41.
R space D41.
Nice. Phantom, how many channels are you modding now?
All of them.
22.
22? Okay, for today, until the next long rest, you will be able to cast Investiture of Stone.
Ooh.
Which will be in the Roll20 thing there if you want to search for it. Investiture of Stone. Until the spell ends, bits of rock spread across your body and you gain the following benefits. You have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical. You can use your action to create a small earthquake in a 15-foot radius. They have to do a dexterity saving throw, be knocked prone. You can move across difficult terrain made of earth and stone without spending extra movement. You can move through solid earth or stone as if it was air without destabilizing it, but you can't end your movement there. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, Phantom, thank you. 6, wow. Busy.
Assume that Phantom is inevitable.
Okay, so how do we go for hit points?
I looked out. I got 7.
Nice. And Bard. So what's your Bard now? 2.
Yep.
Okay, so you get Jack of all trades. Nice. Song of Rest. D6. Magical Inspiration.
What was the hot magical inspiration in real life?
A new spell slot.
Oh,
Another first level spell slot.
that's true. I forgot I had Find Speed.
You learn one more spell. Would you also like a random spell?
We could, but I think I've got a good one for it. I've got a good one.
Did you check out the new list though? Because remember, we've got the Book of Ebb and Tides spells in there now.
Yeah, thankfully they're all like kind of organized in their own
Nice.
section
Hey,
for level 1, which is really nice.
Cool.
That sounds like me. Lesser Fool I.
Isn't that one of the new ones? I think it's one of the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it do?
A creature you touch becomes less susceptible to lies and magical influence. For the duration, that creature has disadvantage on charisma checks to influence the protected creature, and the creature has advantage on spells that cause it to become charmed or frightened. It's basically just, hey, you have difficulties charming me.
Yeah. Nice. So none of Anastasia's bullshit today. Sorry.
So close.
Busted. Okay. Excellent. Nice. So yeah, enjoy that. And we are on our way. Remember the suggested level is 14 for you to raid a certain wedding.
Oh.
So you got a couple more things to do. It's okay. This bit's a little expedited compared to other parts. So like when you get parts of the ritual and stuff, you'll get leveled up. Okay, thank you kindly. So, friends, let us cut back to the. Actually, I need to. What was our boy's name again? There, Anastasia. That's right first.
Our boy?
Yeah. What was the other student's name? Sorry, I forgot. No, Grin. There we go. So close to you. I don't know if it's like it was staring me right in the face. Grin Ostil.
There we go.
The only other person under Vizeran's tutelage, a clever troublemaker from an out-of-favor house. Grin worked his way into the outlawed alliance of drow mages known as the Council of Spiders, but was careless and nearly executed for his ambition. Exiled from Menzoberranzan, he was taken in by Vizeran, who plays the role of shadowy patron of the council. The young drow has continued his magical training under the Archmage's tutelage. Which is, you knew that, Anastasia.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Kayla, do you think, would Kayla know, like, fellow disgraced, chucked out of Mensa Baranzan person that he is?
Likely.
Right? Potentially.
Likely.
I feel like they would know each other in passing at least.
Mm-hmm. Is Kayla aware of the Council of Spiders?
Is he?
Good question. Can we say history check for that? Because I don't have a good idea. I don't know if he would per se, but I'm curious to see if he would actually.
If you want to put it on the dice, yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? We're playing a Dungeons and Dragons game. Let's roll some dice.
Roll the dice. Ooh, ooh,
Roll
ooh.
the dice. I forgot to apply changes. Okay.
Oops.
Like an idiot. Okay. Well,
Fool of a took.
Since what we do here is roll them dice, history check says natural 20.
Hey. Nice.
Okay.
I'll say, you are aware of them, and I think you didn't know Vizerim was the patron, because that would be too much retconning, because you didn't react to them at all when we met them in the library. But you are aware of the council, and you think, I think, with the name, the Council of Spiders, I think they are still very dedicated to Lolth and Lolth's teachings. They just want to get a fair representation along with the matriarchy and the matriarchs of the house on the ruling council. So they are attempting to get that done. But, so I think you do not approve of their dedication to Lolth still. Although I think you've got mixed feelings, right? Because you do appreciate the fact that they're trying to break away from the status quo as it is in Mensa Baranzan, but they are still worshipping Lolth.
They're going about it the wrong way. They just listen to me. They could be dancing in the streets.
So, yes. So you have heard of them, and let's say with the 20. Are you heading to Canada?
Oh yes. Yeah.
People in chat.
Yes. Those are the people I'm going to Canada for. Anyway.
Welcome and you. So I'll say with that at 20, you do know who Grin is more than you did before. Amen, glad. So, he's like, "What happened? How did you get out? How did you return?"
I got lucky.
It's
she kind of just looks at her book.
It's the Abyss. There is no luck. Did you make some kind of deal?
I think 2 consenting parties are necessary to make a deal. So no.
I suppose that would be more than 9 hells, wouldn't it? So... Wait! Were you caught up in all of this? The exodus of creatures. There have been demonic incursions even here, but our boss took care of them. Karazika was no friend of fiends. It's only a single letter difference, but yeah, from friends to fiends.
Yeah, it's a pretty big difference. The book is just rattling next to her.
Right. You remember, you do not have it yet. It was taken away.
Oh, I forgot. I need to grab it.
So yes, your new 6-level spell is in the book, but you haven't seen it yet.
Damn, I don't even know the cool thing I have yet.
He's like, you're gonna get it back. You're gonna get it back. So he's like, oh, they put an extra spell in it for me. Thank you.
I'm like, oh wow.
That was really sweet. Behold.
Gave me the upgrade. Okay.
Thanks, Beholder.
Last death rattle. You're welcome. And actually, no, it was Kayla that they fell in love with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Consider it my dowry. Anyway.
Well,
I digress.
I wasn't really aware of what was going on. I was kind of just running for my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly I was out.
I wonder. I wonder if you were drawn through with the same magical mistakes that brought the demon lords and their other kin through.
Though I definitely don't want to be associated with their like, but yeah, I do think that.
Just Scarlet. Who gets a spin of the wheel, Scarlet?
Oh no.
And Lexi, let's not forget you have a wild magic surge.
Oh no!
Loaded.
Oh,
I
yes.
didn't forget.
Oh, I forgot. Whoops.
Okay, Scarlet, smooch smooch.
You want to do that now?
No, that's when initiative kicks in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, if Anastasia has a wild magic surge locked and loaded, then we should spin the wheel for Kalo.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But
I think Anastasia deserves more chaos.
Have you figured out what's disappeared from a couple of sessions ago?
What?
Does that work? Remember, things that were kicked in a couple of sessions ago would not be in effect anymore. I said spin. There we go.
Spin.
Spin. It's right on your head, Kayla. It has to go to you. It's just spinning on your nose, on the bridge of your nose.
It's there. Just spins.
Ooh, happy paladin times. Oops, all strength. The tankiest tank that ever tanked.
Big boy.
I suddenly feel swoller and more intelligent. I think I'm a warrior priest, warrior monk, warrior poet. Warrior
Squirts the
poet.
bicep. Just like, you are looking a little beefier.
That's what happens
Nice.
when you die and return.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, apparently. Okay, so yes, Grin says to you, Anastasia, regardless, I shall start preparing a means to get these people out of here.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
They are, on the whole, worthless life forms, but we've been through a lot together.
Yeah, missed you too, buddy.
Strange reliance on emotions. Anyway, and he goes off and starts talking to others, leaving Kalo and Anastasia alone.
You're probably lucky that it's just me here with you, because I feel like Zakan would give you a million questions and Corbin would fuel it on.
We can just not ask any question.
Oh, no. This is far too juicy for me. I've come back from the dead being, how shall we say, betrothed to the eye of the beholder, and I'm very curious.
Curious about that honeymoon, right?
Yes, your honeymoon in the Abyss. What the hells have you been up to? And you can tell me it's okay. I'll likely forget it later on.
I figured it was probably going to come up sooner or later, but I was kind of hoping for later. If it makes you feel better, I'm not a demon or a fiend of any kind.
That's fair. I didn't detect that out of you, but carry on.
I escaped from there after being unjustly thrown in. She like instinctively reaches for a book that's not there and just I found the book in a room, and it didn't look like it belonged to anybody, though of course it did. But it helped me escape a little bit until I was summoned out of there by everything that's been going on. But I died, and it's kind of why I look like this now. Surprise?
So if I'm understanding the order of operations correctly, you were banished to the Abyss because you're a kleptomaniac.
Corbin's shadow just starts whistling. Let me go.
Just pats his head. Oh, you sweet boy. No, I was thrown into the Abyss after I was killed. And I decided to steal. Not really. Is it really stealing?
Repurposing.
Repossessing. Certainly they didn't need it, you did. There was a need.
It was in a room by itself. Attached to a demon. He wasn't using it,
I think we're forgetting the larger question. How did you die and come back in the Abyss?
I wish I had a proper answer for you, but even I'm not sure.
Well, Cato, from the sound of what Grin said, Vizerin did it.
No. What did you do to piss off Vizerin?
Had plenty of time down there. Time runs differently down there. It felt like I was there for lifetimes. And I still couldn't answer that question for you. Not with an answer that would make any sense anyway. I was his student. I was doing well. I was obedient and diligent in my studies. I did everything I was supposed to do. And I think he was upset with my progress. I think he didn't like that I was doing so well. And he was concerned that I would just overthrow him. It's the only answer I seem to have come up with that makes any sense.
Had we known, we would have. Go ahead.
So that sounds legit, like for a drow archmage, to get.
Yeah. Like that's cream of the cut. That's the standard right there. That's par of the course.
A non-drow being better than me? What the fuck is this shit?
I had no idea we'd lead you back to him. If you seek revenge, I'm more than happy to give it back to you, drow or not. What he did to you deserves more than just reprimanding. And if he's leading you on this goose chase to nearly kill you again, I won't have that. Corbin won't have that, and certainly Zakan won't let that happen. Why were you so afraid to speak up when Vizerin was there before? Are you afraid of him?
Oh no, trust me. The only reason nothing happened was because the library forbade it. No fighting, remember?
Well, outside of it, we did go camping with him.
I figured it would be a little uncouth to suddenly just attack a man that we were spending time with in a library together and camping together. I didn't want to give you guys even more of a reason to distrust me. I understand with everything else around me that I'm not exactly trustworthy. I have a book from the Abyss. I look like this. And now, knowing that I was banished there and came out from there, it's only more distrust to be sown.
I think also at that point, Anastasia, you'd seen that there was a way to, to hopefully solve the problem that's happening, and the current problem. So it was actually probably a good idea to keep him alive at that point.
He seemed like he was going to help more than hinder at this point. So I guess him being alive is fine for now.
Keywords being for now. Anastasia, is this a new body then? Or was this your original, repurposed?
I think it's mine. It's just different. My hair is much lighter and straighter. My skin looks like smoke. I don't understand how, but it still feels like mine, just off. Like it's a shirt that's too tight.
Oh, that is a good metaphor. Well, any consolation, I think we quite like this body of yours. And we hope that you use it to become the ghost of Vizerin past. So that once all this is over and we get through his shopping list, you'll remind him why his jealousy will be his downfall.
Glad to know you'll be on my side for that. And nice to know you like my body.
Oh, yeah, sure. It also has a nice little effect too when you do that scorching ray bit. So like when the smoke comes off, it's almost like you're like on overdrive. It's actually a really good. Have you considered that, by the way? Just like going into overdrive and not telling Corbin that just you have so much arcane power that it's literally bleeding from your body. I could see it now. It's an absolutely brilliant way to show your enemies that you mean business.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to write that down the second I get my book, but I really need my book.
Oh, yeah, right.
Kalo turns around to look, and like that drow assassin that was flirting with Kalo before, just like Assassin Creed drops on Anastasia. Get her. Actually, but no. Anastasia, there is movement, and Webster comes over, and all of their little glistening eyes look up into the darkness above, and the little fuzzy leg is like, hmm?
What do you see, boy?
And you remember the book went that way.
Oh, you mind helping me, hun?
Fuzzy tush.
Just hops on.
And you see that Corbin's got this kind of set up so that they can ride him comfortably whilst going up vertical surfaces and things as well. So there's kind of like these loops in the saddlebag style, kind of almost saddle that he's wearing, and you kind of curl your arms through there and hold on as he just leaps. You know the spiders that do that sudden leap, like across.
Yeah.
He does that onto the wall. And Kalo, you turn to help the other freed slaves, and Webster and Anastasia go scuttling up into the darkness above.
So I think if you go past this and the party left without me.
Oh no, we split the party.
There's only 2 people. How could you?
Yes, this is perfect. You're up top. Kayla's in the middle with the others. Corbin's way down the bottom, and Zakan's God knows where.
Fuck off.
Literally.
So, as you clamber up through the darkness, starting to emerge from the gloom above Anastasia, you kind of get a bit of a start as there is a massive beholder up there until you realize that Karazika had carved a likeness of themselves into the ceiling.
Of course he did.
A rough likeness. There's a great stone beholder face glaring down at the chasm below. The central eye of this one has a hollow shaft that goes up through, And as Webster kind of clambers across the face, it's like that that filter where the spider comes out and goes across your face.
Oh yeah, just kind of like the yep.
So
the corner.
Webster's recreating that, and then goes into the eye, and you find yourself, Anastasia, in a hemispherical vault, where, quote unquote, the beholder hides its considerable hoard. And you see your book, and you kind of hear it's like, about time. How dare you abandon me so easily?
I didn't abandon you. You were taken. Jeez.
And
Go through.
yes. And as you do, there is a clink from underfoot as you step onto the floor, and you start to look around in the dim light, and you see a great many coins and glinting treasures.
Immediately starts putting them in bags and putting them on Webster.
Webster's all their saddlebags, yeah.
Just grabs as much as we can physically carry, and then a handful in each arm.
How much time do you want to take? Because there's a lot here. There's a lot of money which you could grab if you want to.
As long as it takes. Just,
sure.
Kayla, come up here.
You just look up, you're like, Chakusha kind of looks over and just like shakes his head. No. No.
Fine. You want to be a boring teenager and sit in your room all day? You go ahead and do that. I'm following her. We'll climb up.
Give me an athletics check. Be careful.
Be careful.
You got your oopsal strength.
Long fall.
One fall. This is probably going to be. I hope this is a natural one, just for shits and giggles. What is it? It's a 14.
14. Okay. You slip a couple of times, especially the overhang to get right onto the face of the beholder and then into the eye tunnel. But you do manage it and arrive gasping, slightly out of breath. You help Anastasia gather.
Anastasia immediately just starts putting coins in his pockets, just like, here you go.
If you would like to make a memo, please.
Oh.
15,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
Welcome to Tier 3 treasure hoards.
We can retire early.
1,000.
We don't need to fight the Abyss. We're good.
1,300 platinum pieces. The other way, not silver.
No.
It was going up, not down.
No.
10 assorted fist-sized gems worth 500 each. So this is, hang on, what is that? So that's another 5,000 worth. So that's 20,000, and then 1,300 platinum is 13,000, isn't it? So that's 33,000 gold.
Oh, we're gonna buy horses. We're gonna buy so much food for you guys.
I've heard Fandelva's nice this time of year.
You'll have the most exquisite bone soup you will ever have in your life.
It's the only thing that tastes good anymore. My tongue
umami,
doesn't work.
The umami from the marrow. It's gonna be so good.
Umami from the marrow.
There are also, Kalo, with your senses and Anastasia, you even more so, excuse me, your wizardly senses kicking in here. There are 3 items that are shimmering with some magic here.
Ooh.
And you know what? Yeah, I have, like I said, I have a present for each of you today. The first one can be here. So there is a. Let's see here. There is a gem of seeing. These will be in Roll20 if you want to search and grab them. You can just, if you search the little information icon tab, you can drag and drop onto your sheet.
Yeah.
There's a gem of seeing, which gives you true sight for 120 feet. If you look through the gem. I thought it was going to be dark vision, which we don't need, but yeah, true sight. And
Corbin definitely needs.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like poor Corbin.
Has 3 charges. But they've got their light up mace and things now. And,
Yeah,
and True Sight would work in darkness. You know, you can see in darkness,
sure.
surely.
You're right.
And something that must have belonged to Shadrach of the Eyes originally, a robe of eyes. Now,
Anastasia, if you
this requires attunements. This might go well for Kalo, actually. The robe is adorned with eye-like patterns. Whenever you wear it, you can see in all directions, and you have advantage on perception checks. It gives you dark vision, so maybe Corbin. You can see invisible creatures, and also you can see into the ethereal plane.
Ooh.
The eyes on the robe can't be closed or averted, although you can close or avert your own eyes. You're never considered to be doing so while wearing this robe. So if you meet another Medusa, you're fucked. You can't avert your eyes.
Drag it off!
They're like, oh my god!
A light spell cast on the robe or a daylight spell cast within 5 feet of the robe makes you blind.
No!
It's too bright.
Bright light!
Indeed. Okay. So who are you going to give that to Corbin, or are you going to wear one of you going to wear that?
So that's $1 million question, because part of me thinks that Zakan should also get the robe of eyes, so that way they can deal with all our bullshit 360.
It is a good mum item, yeah.
That's a good mom item.
That is definitely a mom item.
Anastasia, is anything sticking out to you? I'll let you
I
have the
think
first
these
pick.
would work better for other people in the party than me, so I think we should just kind of decide who.
Actually, Kayla, you turned to Anastasia to ask her that, and she is enraptured by something else.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Oh no!
Oh yes. Tell us more.
The third item, there are 3 items here. The third is a wand, Anastasia.
Oh!
A wand from the fabulous Vault of Magic from Coldwell Press, which I put in Roll20, so you can grab it.
Hey.
Known as Blacktooth.
That's metal. You absolutely need to take that.
It is hers.
Metal as fuck. What she do?
I shall tell you if I can grab it. Where's it gone?
She's just badass. That's it.
It is a legendary wand. This black ivory rune-carved wand has 7 charges, of which it regains a d6 plus 1 at dawn, or after a long rest. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast Guiding Bolt from the thing there, with an attack bonus of +7. Now, for each charge, you can cast for 1 charge, you can cast the first level, and you can use extra charges to up the level of the spell, up to the max. And also, it has the trait known as the Beguiler of Darkness. You must be a fiend or undead spellcaster, or a spellcaster with fiendish or undead heritage to attune to this wand. Kalo is not hearing this.
Bombastic side eye.
Indeed. While you are attuned to this wand, it can hold up to 10 charges instead. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells, using your spell save DC: Calm Emotions, Command, or Suggestion. Sorry, there's more than that. Calm Emotions, Command, Dominate Monster, Hold Monster, or Suggestion. These spells can target and affect only fiends and undead. So this is turning against the monsters of the year. And apart from that, they work like the indicated spells. And a target that is immune to the charmed condition can be affected by this wand. So it's not escaping that way. but it does have advantage still on the saving throw. So, that's in Roll20 if you want to search for that. Black tooth. One word. Yeah. Okay.
Just staring at it like Kayla.
Anastasia?
You guys can have the rest. This one's mine.
No, I wouldn't. You flourish it quite well, actually. Can you give it a little swish? Perfect. That's
Love it. Love
slay
it.
queen.
Okay. Now, you remove yourselves from the lair here with all of your gains here, and clinking and struggling a little Webster takes you back down, and Grin greets you again there, Anastasia.
Hello, Grin.
Hi. I'm going to get this slot back to Menzoberransen. Doing so should give me some bargaining chips and hopefully increase the standing of our little cadre of wizards. Hopefully put in a good word with a matron mother or two. The others are going to head off to their various scurry holes. You can see there's a bunch of Swerfneblin like gearing up to move off together, and some other adventurers there. I will meet you at Vizarets once you have everything you're looking for.
See you there.
There was a rather unpleasant sound, and your monk friend sounded rather happy about something, so I think they have the eye.
Just looks down and listens in and just hears like cheering. Just like, yeah, sounds about right.
Well then, you look after yourself.
I'm trying.
Clearly, you've escaped from worse.
Yeah, much worse.
And he, with a nod at you, Kalo, leads the other drow and some of the Duergar off and away. And the two of you, with Corben and your petting zoo, make your way out once more into the tunnels and the caves of the Underdark, heading towards the area Vizarin told you about, known as the Labyrinth, in search of the Gallery of Angels. As the journey is going on, you make your way through the wondrous sights of the Underdark. Towering mushroom groves, caverns glittering like the night sky with patches of bioluminescence scattered across the rocky ceiling. Vast chasms disappearing into the depths far below. Raiding hordes of careful cantrip viewers coming on through. Hey everyone, how you doing? Good to see you, Dave. How you doing, mate?
Hi, friends.
Jeff Powers, Big Town. Hey, Dag. How you doing, buddy? A wild Lexi. It is. Hey,
Everyone
OG.
is
Good to see
here.
you. How you doing, everyone? Nice to have you. Hope you had yourselves a great session as well. Let me give you a shout out, my friends. If you are not already following Careful Cantrip, sort it out as quickly as possible. This
Why aren't you?
This is
What's
a
wrong with
threat.
you?
Do it.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Robert.
Do it.
If you do that, and actually, more importantly, if you are heading to Gen Con in the very near future, you can catch up with all of the fabulous Careful Cantrip people, and Dag, and AJ Winters, and all of those wonderful folks over there, as they get into all of the shenanigans at Gen Con. So do follow them and catch their wonderful streams, awesome sessions, and a bunch of lovely RPers and D&D players. Lots of nice art streams and chatting streams and all sorts of cool things going on over there. Give them that follow. Good to see you, everyone. Thanks for jumping on by. Hope you had an awesome session. As Voltaria has there, jump into that giveaway. Who's Dag? Are you talking about Mickey? As we are, yes, we're giving away two things today. We're a double giveaway. We have Troll Lord Games gift certificates and the fabulous Cloud Caves from CZRPG. Cool one-shot sort of drop-in stuff there. So yeah, ! Enter. Jump in on that. Hope everyone's had a good session. We'll draw our winner in about an hour or so. If you have to lurk, that's okay. Just still be logged into chat. Good luck, everyone. Good to see you all. Right, okay, so our friends have defeated a beholder and gathered its central eye, the ingredients they're putting together so they can summon all of the demon lords that have escaped from the Abyss into the Underdark into one place so they can let them fight and see what happens. And then they are hoping to drive them back from whence they came. But now they're making a journey through the Underdark. And they come across an interesting cavern. Unlike anything that you've seen on your journeys so far. Let's see, hang on, let me grab my little box text here. As you're traveling through, looking for a place to stay and camp on your journey here, you find yourself in a vast cavern that just explodes on the far side of a fairly narrow tunnel that you're pushing your way through. And this large cavern opens up before you, glowing with the eerie, diffuse light of phase rests. Corbin's little spinner is going wild. And Corbin seems quite perturbed. And you see that that narrow tunnel that led into the cavern was too narrow for Webster.
No.
And they seem to have gouged themselves up a bit on the cave walls. And Corbin is looking after Webster there and trying to fix them up as you emerge into this space here. Patches of blue luminescence dot the ceiling like starlight, illuminating a plot of land about an acre in size. In the gloom, you can make out a Zirkwood cottage and shed, along with several neatly laid out fields of edible fungus. From a patch of ripple bark to the north, you can hear the soft sound of someone sobbing.
I didn't do it.
It's odd that that's your automatic reaction. So, what would you like to do?
Do we check on them?
I've seen this in enough plays to know that we should be cautious. Yes.
Kayla,
the answer is yes.
You do think that naturally, but I think you're also curious because you've heard whisperings, especially through the talk of Elistrai and fellow kind of underground, smugglers of refugees and the like from Menzo Baranzan. You've heard of kind of like halfway houses like this for people trying to escape the Underdark, where people can restock on provisions and make their way through and out, hopefully to the material plane and the surface above.
I think Kayla's first instinct is kind of just put a hand right before Anastasia and just one hand. Almost looks like kind of like Chris Pratt with the Velociraptors. Just,
Fair.
this might be safe. This might not be. Just be prepared either way. This might be a friend. And if so, we might be making a new one. And if not, they've got the wrong side of your scorching ray to deal with.
As Kalo says that, she casts Spirit Shroud. It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
You the smoke really does give that quite a flair. You should really be doing that more. All right, let's go, and we'll make our way.
Okay.
Making our way.
You head over to where the sound is coming from, and in a ruined field of cultivated ripplebark, you see a drow woman in simple robes and kind of tough-looking leather apron, their hair tied back in a rough, kind of messy bunch, just their hands in the dirt of this ripplebark field, seemingly unaware that you're approaching.
Should we announce ourselves or risk getting stabbed by surprise?
You know what? That is a good point. I'd say load yourself and be prepared for the worst. Let me just give a quick keen eye around here. Should have had the damned robe with me. Can I just kind of make a quick scan of the area just in case?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to call it perception, survival, investigation, however
Sounds
you want
like
to call
perception to me.
it. Perception it is.
Perception.
Has anyone attuned to that crystal? Or is
Not the
anyone
crystal.
are you wearing the robes or not?
No, we decided that Grandma might need that more than we will. That is a 26.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. You see there are several other fields as well. There is a kind of trail of destruction leading to where this field is, as if something came in here. And then you hear the sound of Rothe. If you're aware, do you know what Rothe are?
What?
I've
Rothe-
heard of the name.
Yeah, Rothe are the Underdark cattle.
Aww.
They kind of look like Highland cows, the big long-haired cows.
Aww.
And there is a sound of them coming from over by the hut, from where that shed is.
Anastasia's like immediately just like, I want to pet one, but also Corbin's gonna want to keep one.
I was looking forward to a week without Buzz.
It's too late. You brought the animals
One week.
We should probably hurry before Corbin wants to keep one.
Corbin's distracted. It's okay. Let's get this person and get them out of here. It'll be fine. Although, if you make one into bone marrow, I'm not going to tell them.
I think with this conversation happening as you walk over, they do realize that you're there, and they kind of leap to their feet and are kind of brushing off the dirt and some ruined fungus from their clothes, and they quickly compose themselves. Good day, travelers. I did not hear your approach until just now, when I did hear you.
We're pretty light on our feet. It's okay.
Indeed. You are alone?
Well, we're alone right now, the three of us. Our friends out in the entrance.
And you can see where the edge of the cave is. Yeah, you can see Corbin's there with their sword. Right, it was this sword that glows, isn't it?
Yeah.
Illuminated. So there's like a brighter patch over there. And you can see Webster on the edge of that, and a little glow of orange where Charcuccio's flame is kind of bubbling away. And she's like, right, yes. Are you on your way to the surface? She addresses you, Kalo, thinking you're maybe a refugee.
No, I assumed you were, unless you're down here to guide those to the surface.
Yes, where are my manners? The name is Mizzi Derstana. I live here and supply goods and, the like to folks on their way. Please, come in for some tea.
Sure.
And she leads the way, like shaking herself again just to get rid of the final distress that she was in before, and leads you over to the cottage and pushes through. It's a very Spartan, interior. Let's see, where was it? Just there's a cot for Mizzy, and there is a simple fireplace and a table there, and let's have a look here. Sorry, 2 seconds.
That's fine. Anastasia, do you hear any more crying? Or was that just me?
No, I definitely heard that too. I thought it was her.
And she's busying herself making the tea, so you're having this conversation to yourselves. And you look around. It's a simple oblong building made of zirkwood with wide overlapping sheets of fungus for the roof. There is her cot and a cooking fire. Seems there is a small pantry to the side with cooking equipment and foodstuffs. And there is a chest next to the cot. And in the corner, Kayla, you see a small shrine to Illustrate.
This makes me happy. Mizzy, my dear, is it just you for the time being, or have you been ferrying folks in the past few 10 days?
Nobody recently. No, I've been by myself for some time, which is why I'm so glad you're here.
Are you
yes. My homestead here has been under attack by a terrible monster. It has been sneaking into the cavern, taking my rothe and trampling my crops. It is my only means of livelihood. When I'm not aiding others, I trade with travelers. Meat, foodstuffs. I do not have the strength to deal with such a monster, but if you would be able to help me, that would, well, help my efforts here, as I'm sure you understand. And she nods at you, Kayla.
Could you perhaps tell us what this creature is, if you've seen this creature? Certainly we'd be happy to investigate, but we'd like to know exactly what's been causing you and your Roche grief.
Certainly, yes. It is a strange beast. The head of a dragon. It crawls along the ground like some giant insect with many legs. And you are all immediately reminded of the Behir that attacks you in the Hook Horror's nest.
Yes.
Sounds very like that.
Familiar.
Something you dealt with 2 levels ago.
God, it's just Anastasia, it's a Behir. Do you want to make a game out of it if we find this thing? Might be able to wrestle it. You could just throw a few bolts. We could, wrestle it around. Missy, my dear, don't worry. We've got this. If this is exactly.
Come on, Kalo, fellow drow here. You know there's an apostrophe in there.
I forgot my apostrophe. Where are my manners? Missy.
So rude.
Missy, my dear, we'll have this problem sorted very soon. In fact, do you know when the frequency of these attacks occur? Perhaps if it's been in the past day, or if it's something that is recurring. Can you maybe give us a little more information?
It has been happening every few days, and it came yesterday again. That's why I discovered my field as you saw it. It is no use waiting here. It will not come anytime soon. Oh, by the way, you've both taken a long rest in this journey, right?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Great, because I was on... Poor Anastasia's on, 4 HP?
Not anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna do this
Also-
encounter just as the two of you, but not also at 4 HP.
Just
good.
the two of us.
Let's-
um,
Anastasia, do you even need me to bless you at that point? Like, I just feel like this is target practice.
Uh, save your resources. I think we'll be good. This will
So-
be fun. Let's make a game out of it. Let's see how quickly we can get it down.
are you going
And
to?
Mizzy might.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, please. After you.
Mizzy, you said it was about how far usually? Its nest or its encampment. Are you familiar with that, or have you just been hunkered down here?
I've just been sheltering here, tidying up and tending to what remains of my poor Rothe. Perhaps you would like to investigate the scene before heading out?
Yes, well, that sounds like a wonderful idea. And we could use, and just kind of like rolling his eyes over to Anastasia, just like, do we really have to investigate? We'll certainly go.
Like, yes. And this kind of getting the hint, just like, well, do a quick perusal, and just looks back.
Detailed
like,
perusal. Detailed perusal.
Okay,
Yeah.
and after you finish the tea, she kind of ushers you out of the cottage. She's like, I will continue trying to put my field to rights. And she kind of goes off in the direction of that field again. So, what would you like to do? There's the field, there's the Rothe, which apparently get attacked, and then there are those tracks that you saw leading from the field.
Do you want to follow the tracks?
It's probably the quickest thing, but I feel like Mizzy would likely not find that enough for her supposed heroes, for her Rocher herd.
She calls as she walks away. It's like, once you have found anything you're looking for here, then the creature came from that way. And she points to there's another tunnel leading out from the north end of the cavern.
Thank you, hon. I appreciate it.
There we go. Follow the tracks.
Okay, so what are you trying to do here? Are you checking anything locally,
mild
or are you just going to head out? Okay, you're going
Should I
to
do
the.
investigation checks?
Anastasia wants to
Are
investigate.
you going to the Rothe, the crops, or the tracks?
I guess we could check the crops.
Okay, so you kind of walk with Missy for a while.
Mhm.
Okay, give me investigation, perception, or survival.
I got a 19 for investigation.
Okay,
I got a 10 plus 9.
Ooh.
how about you, Kayla?
Let's actually find out. Such is the power of
Everyone has a crystal, by the way.
yes.
Riley.
I am playing into the himbo stereotype, and it is not really working out. That's 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, both of you see that a wide swath of the ripple bark has been scattered and crushed as if by a huge creature, and just making it inedible. And Mizzy is just kind of sifting through it, trying to see if there's any salvageable stuff.
I'm sorry, hon. This is awful. But we will do what we can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
I thank you. Thank you so much. And, yep. Anything else before you head out?
Just gonna look to Kalo. Like, do you want to check out the tracks before we leave, or do you want to just see how quickly we can bring this thing down?
Well, I think if we follow the tracks, we'll find exactly where to take it down. So, unless you're seeking a little bone marrow for the trip, why don't we go ahead?
Tempting offer, but maybe on the way back.
But we'll call it fair compensation. You know, it's a favor for a favor. You were you know, it was such a tough battle, and you were starving, and you can't continue your journey to save the Underdark without filling your belly. So, once
course.
we take care of this dangerous fear, I think we should be good. We'll be fine. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So you're just heading out into the tunnel?
We are following the tracks.
Okay, so you're going to check those out?
Yes.
Okay. These, you could use however you want to flavor it. That could be investigation or nature or perception or survival.
I'll do another investigation because I got +9 to that.
Okay.
Roll, damn it.
I will do
21.
perception because I do not have a 9 investigation.
Got 21.
Nice.
23.
Okay.
Go!
So yeah, you find these huge tracks leading to and from the scene of the attack, both heading towards the cattle shed and the field. I mean, it seems like it went through the field on the way to the shed, right? It wasn't. It's not fussed by the fungi. Just wanted to get to the Rothe, and you can see that these tracks have clearly been made by a creature with huge claws, and you can see it's weird with that good result from both of you. The tracks are spaced in an inconsistent way, as though the creature had a strangely unnatural gait, a strange way of walking.
Oh no, is he a zombie?
Maybe it's walking with a limp.
He's got a bit of swagger in his walk.
Oh, that might be it.
I mean, if he's limping and he's already damaged before we get there, that just makes it even easier.
I almost feel sad putting it out of its misery. We should make it quick and painless.
Quick as possible.
Okay, so you head out through that north passageway, and after about half a mile, the surface becomes just bare rock, and you can't follow the tracks anymore. Fortunately, the tunnel continues with very few branches, and you traverse wide, glittering caverns and claustrophobic passages, fording underground rivers and picking your way through mazes of stalagmites. Fortunately, the way ahead remains clear, and after about 6 hours of travel, you find the tunnel widening again, and a deep pit opens up in front of you.
Oh no.
It's a wide 120-foot diameter kind of pit. It looks to be about 100 feet deep at the lowest point, and there is a sloping path that continues from where you're standing and looking down, that curls around the edge, spiraling in a cone down towards the center at the bottom.
We traveled 6 hours for a corkscrew staircase?
You can just push me down, it's fine.
No, we're committed. Just get on my damn back and I'll walk the damn... Oh, let's
I
go.
believe in you.
So, you're going to just go make your way around?
We are making our way around. We are taking the slow and painful way.
Making my way downtown.
Okay. So, yeah, most of the pathway is hard rock, but it has been worn smooth by centuries of use, you would say.
I can throw a fireball down there.
Give me a perception or investigation.
Buzz, let's see if there's anything down there, then launch the fireball.
Let's see. My investigation. Nice, dirty 20.
Nice.
I'm gonna let.
Okay. This is good because the DC on these checks is 20.
Whoa!
Oh, good.
So I'm just gonna put that there because that means neither of you passed the first one.
French toast on a bulldog.
Too late. 6 hours ago. Anyway, Anastasia, you do pass this one, and both of you are just like, okay, yeah, you saw how that Bahir dragged itself across the ground, and like this must have worn smooth these things. But Anastasia, I think this is good with your background as well, your history. You look closely, and it's not the smoothness of being worn down by scales and being dragged over by a heavy thing. It's not that old, for starters. It looked like centuries of use of a heavy creature, but it's actually not that old. And this was smoothed by acid, not a large, weighty creature.
Oh no.
And
Halo?
Yeah.
These rocks were burned.
actually, sorry, I misspoke there a little. There is that kind of smoothed out from long use, but it has also been pockmarked by acid. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Excuse me.
There's a bit of a problem. Might make this fight a little longer than we thought. I think it knows acid. I think it has acid. And then she just like points to like the spots that make it like clear acid burns in the stone.
But with that dirty 20, I'll give you the smoothing has been over a long time.
Yeah.
And the acid is
Been
recent.
here a while. He's been here a while.
Mm-hmm.
The way that the stones are carved and smooth, it's from him just coming back and forth for probably centuries. But the acid's new.
Okay, so it left a calling card. What about the acid terrifies you?
Well, I'd like you to not get burned. I mean, I'll probably be fine.
Also,
Yeah.
Anastasia, you would know that a great deal of demons have acid for blood and acidic things. And Kalo, all of your experience with the minions of Juiblex in Blingdenstone would perhaps... Oh no, you weren't there, sorry. Oh shit, yeah, neither of you were there. Uh-oh.
You had to be there to understand it.
It really did.
Well,
the prince and princess.
well,
They were-
if his tracks were weird because he was walking funny, and now there's acid stains, he might have actually gotten injured. He might have just bled everywhere.
True.
But might be demon blood.
How are you proceeding?
Well, cautiously now.
Fair. I mean, you got the dirty 20, so you gave you that knowledge.
All right, Anastasia, we'll play this your way. I'm your steed, so you tell me how fast or how slow to go, and I'll give you the eyes for this journey.
I'll tell you why that sounds a little funky after, but anyways.
Okay. So, as you start to move forward, you see at the bottom of that funnel, like cavern, down at the bottom of the pit, as you come out the end of the rampway from behind the stalagmites that kind of line the edge of it, you see that there is an exit. There is a tunnel leading off from the bottom of this to the next part of this cave network. Could you both give me an investigation check as you're moving forward cautiously?
Investigation.
What is
Ooh.
our investigation?
That's a 28. I rolled a 19.
Shit.
Nope, 13.
Okay. This makes sense. Actually, I was actually going to give Anastasia advantage as well, but no need.
Hey!
Okay, as you get down to the bottom of this, you first both need to roll initiative.
Oh, mother French on a fuck.
And Kayla will be surprised, but Anastasia with that will not. But Anastasia, it is, you realize just in time, but not enough to warn Kalo, that there is a strange fungal kind of mossy growth all around that cave entrance, and I think even as you recognize it and notice it, there's the whisper from your book in your ear or in your mind at the same time as you just hear the word alkalith and
Alchemy?
alkalith, and you recognize this. It is a type of demon that is. Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. I got a +9 to that too. Ooh.
Let's see how much
Roll
you
a
know about these.
17. So 26.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, with that very high roll there, you know that alkaliths they're easily mistaken for some kind of foul fungal growth that appears on doorways, windows, other portals. These dripping infestations conceal the demonic nature of the alkalith, making what should be a dire warning appear strange but otherwise innocuous. Caleb, that's your experience. Yeah. Wherever alkaliths take root, they weaken the fabric of reality, creating a portal through which even nastier demons can invade. So, this is a bad thing, and it clearly hasn't happened yet. So it's been there for less than 6 days. It takes 6 days for that to happen. The appearance of an alkalith in the world heralds a great wrongness or imminent catastrophe. It searches for an aperture, such as a cave entrance, and stretches its body around, anchoring itself. And if it's left undisturbed, it opens a portal to the abyss. Alkaliths spring from cast-off bits of the hideous, shuddering body of Juiblex himself. Themselves, definitely. The demon lord of oozes. And they gradually become self-aware and seek to find their way to the material plane. And what is that initiative, please?
I rolled a 12.
Switch up our music here. Let's try this one.
You can say that Kayla was super surprised because that's a natural 1 on initiative.
Oh, thank you for committing to the bit. Let's ramp up the music here a bit, folks. I'm not sure exactly what this song is, so let's check it out. Hey,
let's find out.
Jubaral, good luck with the giveaway. Everyone jump in if you're not in there already. Thanks for joining us today. We are about to fight a demon. If
we did demon adjacent.
If YouTube will play this music. Come on.
Do it.
Yeah. Sorry, you two can't hear it at all.
We're vibing. Hold on, I'm vibing with you.
Sorry,
it's okay.
Sorry to everyone whose eardrums I blasted there.
Whoopsie.
We're editing it in post. It's cool. It's a jam.
Okay. So, Mosh Pit Madness Assault is this song. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and stop the Underdark ambience there. Okay.
Wait.
So,
as an acronym, it's an MMA fight.
Nice. Okay.
Grapple him. You are all strength right now. You could grapple.
Let me grab our alkalith buddy here. Items, no. Monsters, there we go. And let me put this on here with you. It's just larger
It's a
than
baby.
Rah.
It's not a baby.
Not anymore. And we're doing Theatre of the Mind here. It's just, this is a very confined space down at the bottom of the pit here.
That's fair.
And let me get some initiative for this little baby.
It's a baby.
Oh, yes, 21.
No.
It was waiting. Okay, so, as you realize now, as you're like, and you lunge back, the alkalith's tentacles just come bursting out as its form just kind of starts flowing across the rock face. It has spider climb, and its speed is 40 feet. So it just, it's just like Kayla, you just see this surrounding from this cave entrance just start moving and rippling across the rock surface in front of you onto the stalagmites towards you there, and its tentacles lash out towards you. It goes 2 for you, Kalo, and 1 for Anastasia. So Kalo, yours is going to be a 25 to hit.
That does it.
Second one, only a 13.
This is not.
Okay, and Anastasia, 17.
That hits.
It's okay, Kalo, you take 18 acid damage. And Anastasia, you take 24.
I'm dead.
Ugh.
No, you're not. You're not that small.
Theater of the mind, John.
And yeah, it just starts, and you see it flows across the rock surface, and then goes between 2 stalagmites, which are only like an inch apart. It just like flows into that space and goes around the back of those stalagmites.
Oh, this is going to take a little longer.
Anastasia, it's your turn. We need to do 2 things. First, it's foment confusion takes its effect. So could you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay. I'm alright with wisdom saves. Okay. Let's see. It's +4. So. Alright, so I rolled 17, so +4
Nice.
is 21.
Okay, there's this very unpleasant kind of buzzing in your mind, but it does not take effect. Let's have a look here. Yes, okay. You are okay. But I also do need a D100 for that wild magic search.
Oh, great.
Let's go. Come on, let's see it.
Using our wizard's wild magic table.
Yep.
Turn into a sheep. Turn into a sheep.
Turn into a Rothe.
Turn into a Rothe sheep.
19?
A 19 on the wizard
19.
wild magic table. No, 19.
I got a 10
Okay.
and a 9.
The abyssal book that you have retrieved starts just like, how could you not see it? It's going to destroy you and you will die here in the dark. And you become afraid, frightened of your book for the next minute.
No!
You just got it back.
Good news is, your new wand is also a focus. So you do have a focus still. Let me just double check what else Frighten does. I'm afraid you have disadvantage while the source of your fear is within sight.
No.
On everything?
Shove it in a bag. Within sight. He's like, ah! Just like shove it in the bag.
Puts it in the little leather pouch that she has on her.
Do you like chuck it to the side as well? Because you can't move closer to it either.
Oh no.
Like, I'm just gonna hang you on this stalagmite here.
Stay over there.
Okay.
I don't want to get dirty.
Oh god.
So, okay. So, Anastasia, your turn.
Alright, so I have disadvantage on everything?
If it's within sight, I mean, if you want to use your action to put it out of sight, that could be remedied.
Alright.
Or you can push
so
through.
probably just use an action to put it in her pouch, the big pouch on the side that she has for it. She probably just like put it away, just like, I don't have time for that right now.
Okay, any bonus actions?
Let's see what I got. No, don't reload right now. I need you. Let's see. What do we even have for bonus actions right now? Yeah, no, I already cast Spirit Shroud earlier, so yeah, that's all I had for bonus actions. That's
Okay.
it.
How long does your Spirit Shroud last? Because you travelled a long way.
Oh yeah, it's been 6 hours, so yeah, I'll just cast it again. Then
Recast
just
it.
for safety.
Okay. Yeah, so that comes up again. And Kalo is surprised, I'm afraid.
No.
So
That's not a Bahia. That's not a Bahia.
its tentacles come lashing out again as it comes back between 2 of the stalagmites and lashes at you and then flows back into the background behind. And tentacle attack. Rah. Kalo, a 13.
Nope.
23.
Yep.
And Anastasia, an 11.
No.
How's that?
Yay.
Okay, 18 acid, Kayla.
Another 18?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was
Interesting.
meant to be. Oh, actually, even though you were surprised, I do need you to make that Constitution saving throw. Oh, sorry, Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Can do. Wisdom saving throw is gonna be what you got.
Nat 1.
That was a nat 1. That's
Ouch.
2 nat 1s in a row.
If you've got them, folks, let those phoenixes fly. And
No wild magic.
as you
surge.
failed by 5 or more, you are now under the effects of a confusion spell.
We might die.
Is it confusion? Hang on. Yes, indeed. Okay, so Kalo, that will actually take. That's actually at the start of your turn. So let's quickly figure out what's going on there. Confusion.
What is going on there?
What's
What's going on?
Please, roll me a d10, please.
Yeah.
And no reactions, I'm afraid.
D10 is 8.
An 8. Okay. Roll me a d6.
There's more numbers involved. Why are there more numbers involved?
Too many numbers. Too many numbers.
5?
A 5. Okay, high is good. You make a melee attack against the creature.
Ooh.
Oh, great.
The lower end would have been against Anastasia.
Not
No.
great. Not great.
We were just starting to get long.
All right. Let's see. Can I claim which weapon, or do you tell me which weapon?
No, go for it. You're good. Just says to make a melee attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna say take the attack action. Well, it's up to you. What do you want to take the attack action and have like both your attacks, or just do the single melee attack? Because this means if later it's Anastasia instead of the monster, that would also apply to her.
That's a good point. We'll do rules as written, so it's just the one.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not, I'm afraid. It disappears in behind those stalagmites again. Your sword just clatters across the stone.
What are you? No, it was definitely a Bahir. What are you talking about? and just clearly looking the wrong way over at Anastasia, just looking into the void. It's a Bahir. What are we doing? Just scorching ray the damn thing.
I'm trying.
And you can remake the wisdom save at the end of your turn, Kayla.
Yep, let me do that. If it's another nat 1, I'm going to be so happy.
18.
Nope.
There is a phrase, Kalo. Meets it, beats it. You shake your head and like, oh, what's going on?
It's clearly a Bahir and... Oh god, it confused me.
Okay.
Anastasia, where are you?
And then
Taps on the shoulder. I'm like,
I already did the Alkalith's turn.
such a sweet
so...
boy, please.
Anastasia, your turn. Give me that wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom save. Let's see, still +4. 19?
A 19
I rolled a
plus.
15.
Okay.
Okay,
Do as you will.
my turn.
Will is you.
Indeed.
All right, I'm using that first 6th level spell with a 6th
There we
level
go.
scorching ray.
Ooh.
So with that will be how many rays in counting? Well, that'll be 7 altogether. So let's see. First one, 21. Does that hit?
It certainly does.
All right. So we got 21, 18. Probably doesn't.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that was 23.
I'll show you guys on Roll20. Here you go. Here's the beastie
Eight,
in the window.
BC in the window.
21.
Oh,
Ooh, we got a crit! 29!
got a
Oh,
crit.
lordy.
All right, so all of them hit with 1 crit, so that means
What's
I just do.
the damage dice?
2d6, so 12.
2d6. Okay, so roll me 66 plus 12.
66 plus 2.
6d6 plus 12.
78, right?
For max, I'd hope so.
Well, with 7 scorching rays.
Oh, 7. Sorry.
Yeah, because I'm doing a 6th level.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
that's 8d6 plus 12, right? No.
14d6.
No. 14. Yeah, 14d6 plus 12.
That's a lot of rays. You want fries with that?
And I did Spirit Shroud, so that's also 2d6s per scorching ray.
Holy fuck.
So that is. Oh, this is gonna be so great. 1, 2,
John,
3.
Offbeat Outlaw, hello. Come and witness
Hello,
your
friends.
girlfriend being epic.
Oh, you guys came at the best time. I am about to put so much damage on this.
A 6th
John.
level Scorching Ray with Spirit Shroud and a crit.
I-
How you doing, Raiders?
I
Welcome
hate to confess
And
this
a
to you,
crit.
John.
That is
Yeah,
so many dice. Let's go. Let's see.
I hate to confess this to you, John. You have a top tier. You have a tier 3 wizard at your table. You have a tier 3 wizard.
Also, IRL raid.
IRL raid
So-
day.
Into the room.
With a plus 12,
It's in
how
the
is
room.
124 damage sound?
Oh, oh, oh,
Yes.
oh, oh, oh.
Hang on, I'm shouting at your
Oh.
boyf. Shout out the boyf. Shout out the boyf.
Shout out to
the
the
boys.
boyfriend, Offbeat Outlaw.
There it comes. Everyone,
Shout
do
to the boyf.
jump over there for the Offbeat Outlaws channel. Give them a follow. And let's see. Say again. How 100 and what?
124 damage.
Yikes. That is definitely blooded.
Are you? Can you double check? Are you
Still alive.
sure? Okay.
Still alive.
That was a
Alright.
level 6 Scorching Ray with a crit and Spirit Shroud, Baron Dragonborn. Nice. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're having a fantastic time. You had a good time over there with the Offbeat Outlaw. We are the Phoenix UK. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. If you would like to give us a follow and catch out all of our streams during the week, then please do. Good to see you. We have a giveaway today as well. We have Troll Lord Games certificates, gift certificates, and a CZRPG one-shot to give away. Jump in, ! Enter. Thanks, Grim. Jump in on that for your chance to win. And get yourself comfortable, although I'm not sure if that's possible with this music. Okay, so, anything else in Associate?
No.
Quite finished. Okay, thank you. Whew.
That Spirit Shroud, man, that does so much.
In the encounters thing that we're using here, it does suggest, if you have a smaller party, perhaps you would like to reduce this. I'm like, nah, nah. keep it as is, I think. That would
Not with this dude.
Yeah, because it suggests if you've got a weaker party to put it down to 80 HP, that would have one-shot it.
Bye.
See ya.
Ladies
Kalo, wisdom saving throw.
If you've never experienced it before, this is what a tier 3 wizard looks like in D&D games. I'm gonna use my inspiration because I don't want to fuck up again.
This
So, I'm gonna roll the crystal.
this encounter is designed for parties 10 to 12, so level 10 to 12.
Well, great.
All right, so we're in the zone.
Okay, you're good,
Let's
Kalo.
see where we are. At advantage, perfect. Okay, lovely, great. It's not hiding, right? I don't have to go looking for it, or
It's in cover, but it's not. Yeah, if you wanna use your movement, you could run up and around the stalagmites to get on the same side as it.
cool. Well, I'm gonna use my movement
Nice,
to
Baron.
run over to the side of it and hit it twice. First, we'll mark it with the Sorrow Star, so it is cursed. No saving throw required.
Okay.
Now, 2 attacks. Let's see if we can actually hit something. Just beat it. Just beat it. No, does not hit the first time.
13 misses.
But the second time,
Maybe you have your crystals.
I already used my crystal. Oh, I have 2.
No. You haven't
one.
used it yet.
No, I did for the saving throw.
Oh, sorry.
Wisdom
my
saving
bad.
throw.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
You're good. You're good.
Thank you.
That's on me. An
that's a hit.
18 meets it or beats it. So
And
Um, and or beats it. So we're gonna tap a 3rd level smite onto that bad boy.
Nice.
Unless I have a 4th level spell slot.
Sorry, that sounds better with the music that you can't hear.
All right, so that's gonna be a lot. Would you consider this a fiend aberration? No, fiend or undead or celestial?
I told you it's a demon.
I just had to re-clarify.
demon!
That gives me another D8. How does a 30 total hit
30 total.
Ooh.
Nice.
plus? Oh, I forgot about the curse, which adds a D6. That's like chip damage.
One.
31.
Misses. Okay.
And
Thank
then
you.
bonus.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you
no bonus
just go
actions used. We're good.
The moonlight from the blade just shines as it cuts down into this creature, severing 2 parts of it almost in two, there into different separate pieces. Okay, you're good.
Yep.
Okay, it howls and lashes out with those tentacles again. It's going to switch it around for 2 on Anastasia this time because it got so badly burned. And
I didn't do nothing.
And I'm going to roll the first one with my advantage, Crystal. Right, every point counts, Lee. Every point counts. Ooh, thank good. I got natural 1 on the first one, but 21 on the second.
Damn.
So that'll hit you. Second tentacle is a 14.
Yeah.
Hits. Okay. Kalo
Ooh.
coming at you with an 18.
I might die.
No.
No, okay. The 2 tentacles that hit Anastasia start to sizzle and burn as the acid goes across you for a total of 34 acid damage.
And 10 HP.
You had 10 left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so these tentacles just lash out, just acid spraying off the end of them as it hisses, sizzles on the rock face, pitting it like you'd seen on the ramp above. They lash around Anastasia, and as she falls to the ground, terribly burnt and corroded, her form too much as she goes unconscious.
Oh no, I have 10 left now after the 34.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were at 10. Sorry, my bad.
I forgot that.
We don't like that. We don't like that at all.
What was that?
I've been forgetting something that helps with my health.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Abjuration Wizard, every time you cast an Abjuration spell, you get to re-up that health bar that you get, so...
Damn it. I was supposed to be using that health bar the whole time and I forgot, so I'll flip it to add it back to my health. You guys do your thing.
Just flip it. Just flip it.
Abjuration. Oh, right.
Okay.
All right. So, that is its turn, and so yeah, Anastasia, your turn.
Alright, cool. So I used all of the spells.
Is it the
so I just
arcane ward?
Yeah. I had 27, so I just used that to make sure I didn't have only 10 HP left. So now it's going directly towards my actual HP, because I used it all.
Nice.
Like
Alright.
this old school like JRPGs of bars where it just goes.
Yep. Alright. You know what? I really liked Scorching Ray the first time. We're gonna do it again this time. 5th level, Scorching Ray. That is 6 rays altogether. You said 18 hit, right? Do we know the DC yet? I mean the AC?
18.
It's 18?
18 hits, yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to do them all together. Whoops. Dumbass.
No, nice.
Dumbass. Alright.
Hello, friends.
Alright.
We are
24.
a family-friendly channel. The age
30,
of consent
20.
certainly is 18. Is also the age of your AC is 18. So please do not complain. Send all complaints to Buns.
now that And now the new age of coming of age in Japan. It used to be
So I missed
they
one.
changed
20. Yeah, 20 changed to
Hit
18.
once?
I missed one, so I got 5
Oh.
Spirit Shroud rays coming your way.
Oh, get up.
Missed one. Like, you terrified me. I'm like, wait a minute, only one ray hit?
Just comes. Oh.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then with my plus d8, I got 2 d8s per array. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see that damage. That is so many ones. That was a 76 look.
It had 13 HP left.
Woo!
So, let us switch back to the more, and the music just finished then as well, so that's perfect timing. As we switch back to our nice peaceful Underdark, as the final hissing and splattering sound and bubbling, the creature is burned up by this abyssal fire and is destroyed. No.
Oh, that was so
portal.
much more annoying than I thought it was gonna be.
You.
That wasn't a Bahir.
Why did we think it was a Bahir?
Because the drow described it as such.
We're still blaming it on us.
Mizzy is a goddamn liar. We're getting you that bone marrow soup.
I'm getting the best soup on the market. Let's go.
Yeah,
Do you?
come here. Come here. Lay on hands. 45 hit points
Oof.
if you need it.
Nice.
Or whatever
Oh.
many hit points you need. I got you.
Do you push
Yeah, I'm
into?
at-
Do you push in through the doorway that this thing was guarding?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way through, and after a short tunnel, this opens up into another large cave, which must have been the between the cone of that pit and where this cave is. It must have been quite thin, as it kind of arches up to that similar kind of height there. And you can see that the majority of this large cave is taken up by a rancid pile of bones, packed earth, and discarded scraps of clothing and armor. And there is the pockmarked, acid-pitted skeleton of a Bahir.
Oh, it ate the Bahir.
It was a Bahir.
It got the Bahir first?
Ah, did we lose
Fuck
the bet?
this thing.
And there are stalagmites, columns of rock dotted around the floor here, to a height, and it's 30 feet up to the cavern above you. On the east side of the cave, there is a large pool of stagnant water. So, what would you like to do? It seems there is a pathway that goes out the other side. There's some kind of strange light glowing in that direction.
Can I investigate the water?
Sure. How are you investigating it?
She's gonna get her mage hand to kind of just do
Okay.
one of these and kind of wait
Just
around.
skim
and
the top,
see-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
see
really
what's going on.
scummy and rancid, but
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
This is why we mage hand, kids. And that is a okay. For some reason, I rolled a 20 on that, so 29.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't see anything in there. It just seems to have pooled, and like blood and stuff from the Bahir's killings was just kind of flowing into there, and it's just nasty. And yes, and I'll just say this, as you've already done it. There was a Constitution saving throw if you didn't use a mage hand.
Yeah, I didn't trust that. Last time I almost touched something without a mage hand, I was about to be possessed by a demon.
Meanwhile, Kalo, there, as I said, there's scraps of armor and clothing and things over in the nest.
Anastasia, whatever you do, just watch your mage hands. We'll go ahead and take a look at the armor, just give it a once over, see if it's something I might recognize, maybe some dead friends from Menzo Baranzan or some refugees I might have passed by.
Okay, give me an investigation or perception.
We will do perception because I am a certified idiot.
Twin.
We love a good
That's
demo.
persuasion.
That is persuasion. I
Thank you for
am
proving your
a
own point.
certified. Listen, I stick to the bit.
Still a 22.
Still a 22.
Still a 22.
Love a good himbo.
Okay, you start kind of using your sword and kind of looking through, and mostly rusted and destroyed stuff there. You find a kind of torn pouch which has like 6 gold pieces and a few silver pieces inside. And you see the armor seems to be rusted. Like, it seems like this Behir was here for a long time, hence the wearing down of the ramp outside. Which would suggest that the drow hadn't been there a long time. Or the Behir had just discovered where the drow lived. It was a 6-hour journey. So maybe it just hadn't hunted in that region before. But you see, even though the armor is very rusted and busted up and stuff, there is a shield that is in perfect condition. And you kind of move some of the nest that's kind of covered it up, and you see that there is this... It looks like a paladin's shield. It has that kind of a noble-looking crest emblazoned on it of a phoenix.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet child, whose god mourns you now? I'll gently bring out the phoenix shield. Can you
now
wait? Go ahead.
Let's, if you excuse me, Anastasia. As I say, Anastasia kind of looks and says, "What did you find?"
Well, I'm not sure whose god this is. I'm not even sure whose armor or make is this, but look, it's got a phoenix on it.
Oh, that looks so cool.
As you say the word phoenix out loud, I wasn't counting the first one because that was Mike saying it. As you say the word phoenix, there is a flare of fire-like radiance around the edge of the shield, and which doesn't burn your hands, but you feel it suddenly go very light, and as you kind of experimentally kind of let go, it hovers around you.
What'd you do?
Because I know you have a two-handed sword. Hey, milady Saito, returning the favor. It was nice to raid into you last time. Welcome in, raiders. How you doing? Hope you had a great time and have a lovely session yourselves. We have a giveaway going. ! Enter. Jump in on that. So yes, the shield suddenly levitates and is hovering around you, with the flame kind of slightly burning. And in Roll20, if you would like to search for, sorry, the name's a little off. It's called a Golden Griffin Shield, but for our intents and purposes, it's a Golden Phoenix Shield.
I will take that reflavor very kindly.
And this is an interesting shield, because I feel like I've been neglecting you a little bit, Kayla. I'm sorry. You had to buy your own magical item.
No.
The Golden Griffin Shield is a fabled level shield, which means it gets stronger with your level.
I see.
So while wielding this shield, you can use an action to speak a command word, causing light to shine from the phoenix, and it to hover around you, freeing up your hands for that lovely two-handed sword of yours, should you wish. It has bright light 15 feet, another dim light 15 feet after that. And at 5th level, if you fall, you descend at 60 feet per round and take no damage.
Ooh.
At 9th level, you get an extra +1 to your AC on top of the +2. So you can put it in there as... It should do that automatically. It's in Roll20, so it should be...
Yeah, they've got a different level thresholds, yep.
Have they? Interesting. Because I'm reading... It's from this book, and I'm reading directly from the book.
My goodness.
Anyway, we'll figure that out. And... Yes, so you get an extra +1 on top of the +2 for the AC, and in addition, you are immune to the poisoned condition, and have immunity to poison damage.
I'm double immune.
Yep.
I'm double immune. That's amazing. I've never had double immunity. That means nothing, but it's just so funny to have.
It means you
John,
send the
bless you.
damage back to them.
It's a shield. It bounces right off.
Oh, it's so funny.
I thought that's right. That's right.
John.
I thought your immunity was a different one.
No. The Star, that's poison.
Ah, okay. Is that no? So that's not. Yeah, because I looked at your character sheet, and so it's not on there. Because that was a homebrewed.
It was a
item.
homebrew.
Yeah. Because I did check your character sheet to see what would be good, but no mind. It's all good. It's all good.
Just heal from the damage now.
It's a plus. You get the plus. The +3 to AC now, which is nice. And
also
there are two more. There are 2 more levels, but we shall get to those in the future.
yes, we will.
Hopefully. You hope.
The one will definitely hit. I don't know about the other one.
Okay, so as I said, presents for both of you today.
Yay!
John.
And you. Let's have a look here. Yeah, after you finish poking around in the pool and the nest here, you kind of make your way over towards that glowing light in the passageway to the north. And Anastasia, we shall finish today as your wizardly instincts allow you to see that a wall of force is blocking the door.
Oh. Do I have dispel magic?
Right? Even a dispel magic or a disintegrate spell would work as well.
Oh,
She learned at level 11.
I did.
He did learn disintegrate at level 11.
There you go. Nice. But we shall leave the 2 of you regarding this wall of force as we wrap things up for today, and we shall jump back there. Sorry, anyone that came by from the post earlier that promised flumps. They're just beyond this wall of force.
Right there.
So close, so close.
Right there.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Well done. That was an epic fight. Absolutely blasted through that poor demon. I love that. I was like, sorry, the encounter as written in the Encounters in the Savage Underdark is a Behir. And I was like, what? I was like, what demons are the same CR as a Behir? So there we go.
Well, as it turns out.
Okay, so we shall return to that next time and catch up with our friend Corbin and hopefully find your Mama Zakarn off somewhere in the
Grandma.
Gallery of Angels, somewhere in the labyrinth. Okay, right, that's all for today. Thank you, everyone who's joined us. Thank you for all of those raids and the follows and all that support. Absolutely wonderful, as always. Thank you so
You're
much.
great.
Yes, right there. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. And we look forward to seeing everyone again soon. More on that in just a moment. But let's hear from these lovely people first. Anastasia, your good self.
Hello, I'm Smallbird Lex, and you can find me at Smallbird Lex with Smallbird Art. I do commissions and I do art stuffs, so please hire me. I do all kinds of stuff. Emotes, busts, full bodies, whatever you want. I have no shame. I'll draw it. Just give me money. You can find me here on Wednesdays, and that is all I'm doing at the moment. Once the summer ends, we'll be back to my level 20 barbarian on Saturdays, but that won't be till summer's done.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm glad to give you an outlet for your epic damaging attacks in the meantime. Okay, and Kalo.
Hi, friends. I am the regret, the shame in the commissions, but also I'm Mike, and literally Grim and Chat. You can find me here for now. I'm just here on Wednesdays on Phoenix, and sometimes in chat everywhere else. I got nothing special to plug. Just thanks for joining us today on whatever this wonderful romp was, and John, thanks for giving us Christmas in July. We appreciate you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, they got it. They got it with some rather hefty spells, but they are very badly wounded and very, very well, not very, but slightly drained of their abilities there. We shall see what if anything else accosts them before they get to get out of here. And thank you. We are PhoenixUK. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. Coming up later this week, if you want to... Actually, let me plug ourselves before we start shouting out all the stuff. Jump into the Discord if you want to find out stuff before it goes up anywhere else, and get notified when we're going live and things, and get to hang out with other people and look for players for your games. Look to be a player in games, promote what you've got going on. Lots of lovely folks over there. And also, if you want to check out the VODs of all our fun stories, check over at YouTube there, where they all go up eventually. I'm very proud. Out of the Abyss is up to date.
You did it.
Yep, you can jump in on that. Apologies to the people that were subbed and got a slew of Out of the Abyss videos in their subscription feed. It's like, brah. Okay, but thank you all for that. If you want to, hey, thank you, Lee. Always good. I'm sorry I can't jump into your streams when you're doing your cool Warhammer stuff and things, because it's just at the wrong time of day over here in Japan. But I do see them, and it's lovely to see all the stuff that everyone's doing. Now, what's happening next? Oh, I know what's happening next. First thing tomorrow, or later today, depending where you are in the world, we have the penultimate Ravenloft session of our Barovia and Beyond campaign. They have rescued the Lady of the Swamp Thane. Her spirit has been retrieved. They have taken the last piece that they needed to put together, the magical train to escape from the corrupted carnival. But Hekna, the Dark Lord of this particular domain of dread, has seen their shenanigans and has grown towering above the colourful tents and stands of the carnival, and drawing blood from the moon itself as they desperately try to get back to their friends of the Choo-Choo Cadre and put together the magical train and escape from all of Hekna's minions. Come and join us for a frenzied escape kind of skill challenge, mob wave combat, tower defense style. Will they be able to escape on the train as all of the minions of the Dark Lord try and stop them? As we hit the this is probably going to be pretty much the finale, like in spirit, and then they'll finally try and escape, and maybe Hekna will attack them himself. We shall see in the last session, but then they will escape to Barovia, and we will see what happens if they are able to bring all of the ladies of the Thanes back together, these archfey goddesses of Barovia, seeking to return the mountain valley to the material plane and escape those mists of Ravenloft. We shall see what's going on. And then, later in the week, we have the fabulous Candlekeep Mysteries crew, who just launched one of the towers of Candlekeep into wild space. So join us for a several session long Spelljammer part, a little side quest from the Candlekeep Mysteries as it stands, and we shall see just what happens as they find themselves up in wild space in a library tower with a bunch of cultists and all of the goings on up there. Yep, the whole tower had rocket engines in the basement. It was Amy Vorpal was the author of that one. And then next week we'll be back with Tomb of Annihilation, and then back here to see what these frops are up to. Okay, thank you all so much. Let us see who our lucky winner is before we head off raiding ourselves and pay forward. Where's the dinghy? Where's the thingy?
Where's that thing? I thought you had it.
Didn't you? I thought, what?
I lost the brain cell. Don't trust me with anything else.
All right.
I saw people entering, and it was saying that they were entered into the giveaway.
So why is the thingy
my
gone?
Lady Saito was the last one, and definitely worked. Ah, there we go. Just needed a refresh. Okay, next. Done. Okay, and is everyone in there? Yes. Okay, excellent. Right, good luck everybody. Closing up those entries. Let me draw the first one, and I'll see who that goes to, in case it needs to not be the Cloud Caves. It might be somebody who already got it. And oh, Baron, you're already in there. Don't worry. And let us draw our first winner. Going to Lee. Congratulations, Lee. I don't think you have the Cloud Caves, do you? No. Okay, so the fabulous Cloud Caves one-shot and drop-in location from CZRPG going to Lee. Well done, Lee. And the second, our Troll Lord Games voucher, going to Rufflejacks, congratulations! Yay. They do have cloud caves. That's why I did it. Definitely did that one first. Okay, right. So everyone, sorry Ranger, you just missed out on the giveaway there, but we have giveaways every session, so do jump back if you're able next time, and we look forward to seeing everyone again very, very soon. Let's see who is on that we can raid into.
What a few.
Oh, our buddy Hans Harfelven is doing some D&D related kind of Pictionary style games, it seems. So I've got some friends over there, so let's jump in and see how they're doing. Everyone, please stick around for that raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai. Thank you.
Oyasumi.
Cheers, guys.